Hello guys, welcome to my channel Kimu VG. I hope you're doing well. This is gonna be my first video and we are gonna talk about the Ballon d'Or. The review, I guess, French football released this weekend the 30 nominees to win of the Ballon d'Or. And here we go, we have the nominees of the Ballon d'Or 2025. And here is what we see. We see Jude Bellingham, Ousmane Dembele, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Desiree Doué, we got Denzel Dumfries, Sehur Girassi, Victor Gyökeres, Erling Braut Haaland, Araf Hakimi, Harry Kane, Karishka Kvaratskhelia, Robert Lewandowski, Alexis McAllister, Lautaro Martinez, Kylian Mbappe, Scott McTominay, Nuno Mendes, João Neves, Michael Olise, Cole Palmer, Pedri, Harry Potter, Raphinha, Declan Rice, Fabian Ruiz, Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, Vinicius Jr., Vitinha, Florian Wirtz, and the Golden Boy, Lamine Yamal. So I'm gonna look each player and I'm gonna give my opinion if they should be there or actually they should be out of the list and they should put someone else. In my opinion, at least two players or three players. Three players are missing on this list, and three players are like they have no reason to be on the list. So let's do it. Let's check each player and let's see if they are acceptable or no. So Jude Bellingham. So Bellingham in this season, I don't think he was actually top three best players of Real Madrid of this season. In my opinion, the top three was Kylian Mbappe, Federico Valverde, and Thibaut Courtois. These three players. So Jude Bellingham for me, he should not be here in the Ballon d'Or nominees. It's his third nomination. The England actually break it, just killed the last season. He was just positioned in the third place for the Ballon d'Or the last season, but we already know what happened to the winner of the Ballon d'Or 2024. So even though that Jude Bellingham did a great season in the 2023-2024, I don't think he deserved this nomination. And in my opinion, Federico Valverde should be there. Next one. Gianluigi Donnarumma. Okay, I think they have not done. Literally, I saw that if someone say that he does not deserve to be on the list, so you watch football from TikTok. Gianluigi Donnarumma, basically the winner of the Champions League, being the star, being basically the MVP of the Liverpool match in the Champions League, being the MVP from the Aston Villa after the how you say that one? After Hakimi and Nuno Mendes and Kvaratskhelia, and the MVP for me, MVP for the semi-final and the round 16 against Liverpool and against Arsenal. And on the final, he didn't have to do too much, but it was because they won 5-0, so it wasn't necessarily. Ousmane Dembele. Okay, is the same one than Gianluigi Donnarumma. He deserves as well, and at the same time, he is basically probably the top one for the Ballon d'Or at the same time. So Ousmane Dembele, as Gianluigi Donnarumma, they won the treble, the final of the Club World Cup, and at the same time, he can or they might win the sextuple. Not the seventh trophy on one season, but at least six trophy in one season. So Dembele basically being like the not the captain but the leader of the attacking and at the same time the leader and the master of the pressing. Seur Girassi. Okay, this one probably nobody is gonna be agree with me, but even though that he was the top scorer of the Champions League, I don't think it was enough for me. The Sehur Girassi should be there. In my opinion, Julian Alvarez did a better season than Sehur Girassi. And I don't want to compare to stat because probably Girassi is gonna win, but at the same time, I think Girassi is a good striker, a good nine. But Julian Alvarez, I think that dude, I swear to God, man, that dude literally he recover, he create, he go and create more attacking. It's not just about attacking. He can score goals like as he did against Real Madrid, or at the same time he can be a header when he scored against Barcelona. Like literally Julian Alvarez is like a way complete striker as you might think. And in my opinion, he should be there before Sehur Girassi. Denzel Dumfries. In my wait, why the hell you are putting why the hell you put all of you the sticker of the Barcelona when he scored against Barcelona? Why? Why? Tell me. Never mind. Dumfries, he was injured for the entire season. Not the entire season, but like for 2 weeks, something like that, if I am not wrong. He just killed it against Barcelona and now against PSG. Nah. In my opinion, it's not because I am hurt because he scored me like 2 goals and he assisted like 4 times is because I think Jules Koundé did a better season than Denzel Dumfries. Jules Koundé, as we see, he said he did a better season. Of course, Jules Koundé played way more, a little more open. Why? Because meanwhile he's like playing on this side, Lamine Yamal is playing more open. Meanwhile, Dumfries is playing always in this side, always, always, always. We see here in the stat that Jules Koundé play more, meanwhile Dumfries has more goals. But at the same time, we are just trying to look at the defending. And literally, Jules Koundé, better interception, better tackles, and better clear. More than Dumfries, that probably he is more on the dribbles. Even though on the dribbling, Jules Koundé has better dribble and he has ground duels won. So it's not that I'm saying that he's way much better, but I think Jules Koundé deserves to be there before Dumfries. The third way, no question, the same thing as Dembele. The difference is Doué scored two goals against Inter de Milan in the final, so we good. Victor Gyökeres, I mean, if you are not agree with me, so I'm sorry, but in my opinion, he deserves to be there. Like, literally, he was the top scorer of the season. He scored the most goals. He scored like 60 goals, 63, and he didn't win the Golden Boot, but it's because of the percentage, because he plays on the Portuguese league. Now he's gonna play for Arsenal. I hope he win any trophy, but I don't think he's gonna win it. I'm sorry. And let's see. In my opinion, Jokeres is a great footballer. I hope the it's not just by this domination, but I hope that he can kill it on the Arsenal. But let's see how's that going. And at the same time, I wanna see how that goes because this dude made 80 goals and assists this season, and for me, it's well deserved. Erling Braut Haaland. Okay, here I think he deserves to be there, even though that he didn't win anything, just the community shield. And at the same time, Erling Braut Haaland made 45 goals of this season. Probably many people consider him like one of his worst seasons that he has ever made. In my opinion, it's not a bad season. The only thing that we didn't watch him probably winning trophies, just the community chief, and it was against Man United. Yeah, this Man United. And for me, it's very difficult to say if he deserves or not because literally, tell me another striker except Julian Alvarez that did better season than Haaland. I think Girassi is there, but I don't think he did a better season than Haaland, in my opinion. Uh, but yeah, but for me, like Victor Gyökeres is already there. Like you cannot replace them. So in my opinion, like I don't know what you want me to do with Haaland because literally, tell me another striker. I think Lautaro Martinez, Harry Kane, they are already there. So I think Bro Haaland is he doesn't deserve to be there. But I don't know another striker who did a better season than him. And the player who did a better season than him, I think is already there. So that's it. That's what I'm gonna say. Araf Hakimi. Okay, this dude, literally he was the best right back of the season. And at the same time, he was at the same time, if you watch football, you should watch Hakimi because if not because he scored on the quarterfinal, on the semifinal, and in the final, it's also because he's good defending. Even though that he lost in the final against Chelsea in the Clubs World Cup, I think Araf Hakimi he was way more consistency than Dembele, in my opinion. And at the same time, he was a player who literally he just has to do what he has to do, and he do it well. So he deserves. Harry Kane. Here we go. We see Harry Kane well deserved, of course, because he was the top scorer of the Bundesliga. He got in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. That's not actually bad. Eliminated by the Inter de Milan and the FIFA Clubs World Cup. He got in the quarterfinal, eliminated by the another finalist of the Champions League. So the PSG. I don't think Harry Kane did a bad season. For me, it was great. Like for me, he deserves to be in the top 30. So that's good for me. If there is no, for me, deserve. Kariska Kvaratskhelia deserve, yeah, why not? He scored in the final, he scored in the quarterfinals. A baller. Oh my god, a banger. He scored a banger in the quarterfinal against Dibu Martinez. That's crazy. The Georgian, in my opinion, he was underrated the whole season because Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembele, I don't think they are better than Kvaratskhelia like that as some might think, but in my opinion, Kvaratskhelia is underrated, and I think everybody has to rewatch the PSG season, and you're gonna see how great is Kvaratskhelia. Robert Lewandowski. Okay, let's make it short and simple. He deserves the same as Harry Kane and the same as the another striker, Lautaro Martinez. Literally a great baller, and at the same time a great striker who literally has to make his position, and he just did well. He was in the Golden Boot of La Liga, but he reached the semi-final. He scored in the final in the Super Cup against Real Madrid, and at the same time he scored a lot of important goals against against Spanish team to win the league. So for me, it's well deserved. Top 30, yeah. Okay, Alexis McAllister. I think is the third player of the Liverpool squad. For me, well deserved. Like if you watch Liverpool and you watch football at the same time, you should watch McAllister. He's not that bad player. He's a great player. And at the same time, I think he deserves. Like I know that he is like probably not the most important player because you have Van Dijk, you have also Salah. But McAllister in every single Premier League match, he was important. He was creating. He was recovering. Like he was basically the best midfielder player of the Liverpool. I asked to Liverpool fans like, what do you think about McAllister being nominated of the Ballon d'Or, and they said that he deserved to be there. So I'm gonna believe in them. So good season for McAllister. He deserved. The same thing as Lautaro Martinez, he deserves as well. He didn't win any trophy this season, I know, but at the same time, we have to really appreciate that he was the captain and the most important player of the Inter de Milan. Even though that he didn't do a good semifinal against Barcelona, I know that he is scoring assists in the second leg. Um, in my opinion, he didn't do a good season, but it was a good semifinal. But it was because he was injured, so that's what I think about it. Kylian Mbappe, winner of the Golden Boot, he scored a hat-trick against Barcelona. He scored in the both final against Barcelona in the Super Cup and the Copa del Rey. He was the most and the best player of the Real Madrid, even though that he was playing on his non-natural position. He's a winger, and Vinicius was playing there. Even though all this stuff, Mbappe killed on that season. He deserved. Please, come on. Scott McTominay from Man United, then he moved to Napoli. Okay, I think that's simple, easy, peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah. MVP of the Serie A, MVP of the last match, the Napoli match. He was basically one of the best player for Napoli. I think he was the best player. I don't think he was worse than Lukaku or Di Lorenzo or Rafinha. I think that's deservable. I think he deserves to be there, the midfielder. That he scored a great goal in the last match. It was the winner match to win the title, the trophy, the league. So in my opinion, he deserves to be there. But it's because he was the MVP of the one of the most important league in this world. Nuno Mendes, treble, treble, Nations League, and also he assist and scored. Well, he didn't assist actually, but he scored in the final of the UEFA Nations League. He well deserved to be there. In my opinion, top 10 or no, higher, top 7. I mean, Nuno Mendes was the same as Rafkan Hakimi, the left back in the of the season. He's like way complete. He just stopped Salah. He just stopped Lamine Yamal. He couldn't stop Messi, but who cares? He stopped literally Bukayo Saka. He stopped also the all freaking striker of the Inter Milan in the final. So even though he couldn't beat Cole Palmer in the final of the FIFA Club World Cup, I think Nuno Mendes deserves to be there in top 7 at least for me. Joe Neves. You know what? Like Joe Neves, in my opinion, he's there more because he won more trophies than than how good was he. Like for me, the midfielder of the PSG was Vitinha and two more, in my opinion, because Vitinha was creating the matches and all stuff. I think João Neves is like Marc Casado for Barcelona, and Vitinha is like Pedri. Like you need these players to make the midfielder works. If you don't have Vitinha, and if you don't have Pedri, like literally it's not gonna be the same, and you are gonna have a great lack of creativity on the midfielder. Probably John Neves deserves to be there. Yeah, why not? He won the Champions League. He didn't score any goal, but it's because he's a midfielder defense he plays as a five, por favor, please. So yeah, he deserves to be there. At least top 15, in my opinion. Michael Olise. I watched one game of him in the Clubs World Cup that he just killed, and he just won the Bundesliga. Yeah, same as Hurricane, but oof. I watched the highlight and man, yo, how good is he? Like by talent, he's like top 5 by talent. Like how good he is, yeah, he's great, but great footballer. I don't think he's better than the other one that I mentioned, like Usman Dembele, Desiree Doué, and the next one they are coming like Lamine Yamal and Raphinha, but it's because of the season. That's why the Ballon d'Or are considered. Ballon d'Or are considered the best player of the season, and even though the Michael Olise he killed it in every freaking game with Bayern Munich, I think he deserves to be there, but I don't think higher than top 20. Cole Palmer, I think he's there because of the FIFA Clubs World Cup, in my opinion. He just was important in the qualifiers and the final. He didn't do a great season. I asked to Chelsea fans how was Cole Palmer, and they say like, "Hey, great," but I think Caicedo should be there. In my opinion, you take out Cole Palmer or Joao Neves and put Moises Caicedo, the Equatorian, and he should be there. I think that both Equatorian, William Pacho and Moises Caicedo, they should be there because they both did a great season. And here important, Chelsea fans vote the best player of the Premier League season and Caicedo winning. Just that. That's just stats. And I know that you're not see this, but Caicedo is in everywhere. That's what am I considering. I think Caicedo is in everywhere. Wherever part that Chelsea needed, Caicedo is there to recover the ball and to do whatever they need. Instead of Cole Palmer, he just by attacking stuff. That's my opinion. Pedri, 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 Pedri. I think the people who think Pedri should not be at top 5 is because they just hate football, or they just hate Pedri, or they just easily don't watch football. If you watch Pedri, you watch the match. That's it. Simple. Ooh. Rafael Diaz Belloli, in my opinion, the real winner of the Ballon d'Or. A player who, literally, has the most goals and assists in the Champions League, has like a great determination in La Liga. He scored against Real Madrid. He scored twice in 2 games against Real Madrid. He scored in the Inter de Milan in the semi-final. He scored against Borussia Dortmund. He scored a hat-trick against Bayern Munich. He scored on one of the most important goals in the Champions League for Barcelona against Benfica for the comeback, and at the same time in the round 16 when Barcelona was playing with 10 players. Rafael Diaz-Beloli is not just a striker. He's not a winger. He's everything. He goes, press, he go and recover, and also he create and he attacks and he dribble. I'm just asking you just a favor. If you say that Raphinha does not deserve the Ballon d'Or, and you think it's Dembele because of the trophy, so literally you are saying that Frank Ribéry deserves the Ballon d'Or before Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's not how you should watch the football. I'm just gonna say that. Declan Rice. I mean, yes, but no. In my opinion, no. Like, bro, come on. I mean, just because you scored two great goals against Real Madrid and you was the MVP of both matches, it doesn't mean that you should be there, bro. Real Madrid knows everything, bro. Like, for me, Caicedo what did a better season than Declan Rice. That's it. That's simple. That's what I'm saying. Fire race. Yep. Deserve as well. He should be there, of course. Like, there is no question. Yeah, at the same time, bro, Fire Race is going to semi-final against Arsenal too. He's a great player for me. He should be there. Instead of Joao Neves, in my opinion, Fire Race should be there. And yeah, why not? Top 30, Mohamed Salah, top scorer of the Premier League. He also won the Golden Boot. He winner of the Premier League. In my opinion, he should be a top 6. Even though the great season that he did, in my opinion, top 6, I will explain later in another video why. But Mohamed Salah did a great season, of course he deserved, there's not much to say. Virgil van Dijk, he deserved to be, of course, to be nominated. Lamine Yamal, ooh, ooh. For me, top 4, to be honest, top 4. Is a player who literally you cannot consider by the stats. He scored against Real Madrid. He assisted in the final for the Copa Rey. He literally was the best player of the semi-final in general. He is a player that in the most important matches he's there. At the same time, he's a player that you are just getting in love of football. He deserves to be there. Some of them, the winner of the Ballon d'Or, but what you want me to do? Florian Wirtz, yeah, why not? I mean, I don't think he did a great season as the last season he did. But at the same time, I think Bayer Leverkusen did good. He just got the round 16 of the Champions League. At the same time, they didn't win the Bundesliga too. And what you want me to do with Florian Wirtz? He's a great footballer. I already watched him by a mini match, and he's a great footballer. Like he is basically the leader of the attack. But Vitinha, Vitinha. The same thing as Pedri, but Vitinha won more trophy. The same thing as Pedri, but Vitinha has the Champions League. I think Vitinha, he should be there, top 3, in my opinion. Then I'm gonna explain later why. And Vinicius Jr. I think Alisson Becker did a better season than Vinicius Jr. to be honest. He does not deserve there. Even though that he deserved the Ballon d'Or of the last season, of the last Ballon d'Or, not this season of course. I think Vinny Jr. did a great season. The only match that I remember that he did good it was against Borussia Dortmund that he scored a hat-trick. But that was from the last year, so yeah, bro. So guys, here we go. We already talked about each player of the 30 nominated. At the same time, tell me who's gonna be the next winner of the Ballon d'Or, and football is life. Let's go.